Hey, what's up guys? Batman 1999 here, and today is the day that we review Minifred. This is the remint pose skeleton. I ordered it from Japan. It took a long time to get here. It's actually smaller than I thought it was going to be, so it's probably not going to stand in scale with Snowy, but we have a small skeleton to go with Snowy, and that's all that matters. So it comes apparently with some accessories, quite a bit actually. It's probably going to come with some interchangeable hands. Yep, it does. I can see them over there in the packaging. There's the head sculpt. The head sculpt looks good from the packaging. There's remint up there at the top, along with pose skeleton written there. Some Japanese writing up there. It's talking about the joints. It's got quite a bit of stuff just written all over it. There's the copyright and the numbers and junk, and it's just, we got a lot of stuff on there. And like I said, this is all in Japanese. I can't read it, but then this is like inches, I guess. So that's 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. I got a tape measure. I'll measure him later when we go over size. But okay, that's it for packaging. Let's go ahead and get him open. And you guys are just as new to this as I am, so this is odd getting a Japanese imported figure. Okay, so here's Fred outside of his little baggie, and he has some kind of paper. Oh, cool. It's talking about his articulation. Hands and head and all that. Like, his jaws are removable. That's awesome. That's just like the real Fred. There's a toilet that you can get. Also, you can get a coffin. Construction site. That is so cool. You can get a dog. That is really, really cool, guys. That is cool. I don't know if I'll order any more stuff for Fred here. I might. It's a possibility. But as for right now, I'm not sure. But let's just go ahead and get him outside of his little packaging here. He's sealed in there really tight. There we go. I got it. Okay, so let's get this stuff out of the way. Let's keep the instructions though. We might need those. There's his little hands. They're actually pretty detailed. I'll go over those in a minute. I can't talk in a minute. Then here's Minifred. He looks pretty cool. I'll give him that. That looks really, really cool. Let's go ahead and we'll zoom in on him. I really, really like this figure a lot. It looks so cartoonish, but it will work good for a Minifred to go with Snowy. So that's all that I really got this for, was to have a Fred to go with the Snowy. Now I like the paint apps on this thing. They didn't go too lazy with the paint applications. It's a decent paint applications. Really, really is. I really love this figure. Just overall, they just really went into detail with him. I really like the rib cage and stuff. They got some darkening in there. It's crazy. I can't wait to go over his articulation. It's probably going to be loaded. And there's his hands. There's the midsection and the pelvis and all this stuff. Now, like I said, I'm not taking anatomy yet. I'm a junior, but I've not took anatomy yet. I'll probably be taking it soon. I really am looking forward to it, because I'll probably, if I take anatomy, I'll probably do a lot of jokes and stuff with Fred based on what I've learned in class with the different bones and stuff. Let's move this out of the way. Now, Fred also comes with other hands. Let's see if I could take these off. Oh, they just pop in and out. That is so cool. Okay, let's put this hand in there. This looks like a just gripping hand, I guess. A more closed fist hand, if that's what it's supposed to be. It's hard to get in there for some reason. I know it's the right hand though, but for some reason it does not want to go in there. I don't know, and I really don't want to break it. Oh, there it goes. It went that time. It's not supposed to go in there completely. But that's pretty cool. And then this hand, take it off and put this one in. That one went in relatively easy. And I love the detailing on these hands too. They did pretty good. Sorry about that, people. I guarantee every time that stinking phone rings, it's like a jump scare for you people. But yeah, long story short, these hands, I don't know really what they're meant for, because they're pretty much the same as these, except I guess these are gripping hands. I'm gonna switch them back though. Well, that one anyway. I'm gonna leave the other one a gripped hand. Because see, for some reason this hand doesn't want to stay in that good. This one, it stays in pretty good on that side. Fred's got pretty good articulation too. I'll go over that here in just a second. But like I said, I just love the detailing overall. And there's a look at the back of the figure, the spinal cord, and they detailed that pretty good. Whoever keeps calling, I'm just gonna throw the phone at him. Okay. Anyway, he's got pretty good articulation. Let's go ahead and zoom out and look at that. He has a ball joint in the head, which gives him quite a bit of movement here. I mean, he's pretty good jointed in the head. He can look up quite a bit. He can look down, side to side, as well as pivot at the neck. He's just got I'm assuming that's a ball joint. As it says on the box, he's got jaw articulation, so he can open his mouth and close it just like the real Fred can. His hand can go his arm can go all the way around and can go in and out, unlike the real Fred can. He can bend at the elbow like the real Fred. Swivel at the hand, the real Fred can't, but Fred can also bend at the hand. This is a ball joint, so yeah. He has a diaphragm joint here, as you can see. I mean, that's just a really, really cool looking feature. I really like the diaphragm joint. It gives him a lot more posability that way. He can bend backwards a lot. He can crunch forwards a lot. He can go side to side as well as swivel. Legs can go forward. They can go backwards. Now, the real Fred doesn't have a diaphragm joint, by the way. His legs can go forwards though, and can go outwards like the real Fred. He can bend at the knee as well as swivel. The real Fred can't do that, and he also can't swivel here like this one can. He can bend at the foot. The real Fred used to be able to bend at the foot a little, but over time, no. He can bend all the way at the foot. Can bend up a lot at the foot, as well as he has ankle pivot if you just play around with it. Like, see, yeah, you can get the ankle pivot in there. I really, really like this figure overall though. He doesn't have a ton of things going on, but he's got a lot of articulation and he's pretty detailed out, and for the price point I paid, I would highly recommend this figure. Now guys, let's go ahead and measure him, and we'll go ahead and we'll compare him and stuff here in a couple minutes. Like, he is about 3.5 inches tall. It's not really that tall, but the moment you've all been waiting for, we're going to compare him to the custom Snowy figure. I kind of want to see you guys just sit there and go, probably like, let's just do it already. Alright, here he is. Yeah, that's way out of scale. I'll probably end up getting another skeleton to go with this, but for now, I guess it will work, but it's like way off because the real Fred's like up to there on Snowy, so yeah, this isn't gonna work as for scale. If I had a smaller skeleton figure, or a smaller snowman figure, that would be a lot better, but even though Snowy is a lot taller than Fred, it's way out of scale, so yeah, I'll probably end up getting another skeleton figure to go with the Snowy. But I'm going to show you guys really quick what Fred looks like against Snowy. Now this is Fred standing next to Snowy, and as you can see, Snowy and Fred are close to the same height. So as for these two figures, they're both pretty cool, but I'm going to say that no, these figures don't go together. If I had the smaller like snowman, like color blank snowman that went up to like here, that would be a better scale. But as for this one, no. But it is cool though that I made a custom Snowy, and I'll probably find another Fred figure, and eventually we will have a Fred and Snowy show, like minifigure style. So let's go ahead and we'll take this Snowy out of the way, and we're going to do some other comparisons really quick. We're going to do the Funko Pop Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael figure. I love Raph. He's my favorite turtle. I've said that like a million times on this channel, but I really love Raph. He's so cool. So, and I could probably, if I want to, like find a small snowman and like make a custom of Snowy that way. Yeah, I could do that. That would be cool. Yeah, I would love to do that. If I could like get some of those fake glitter snowball things like you get from the dollar store or whatever, I could probably make a custom Snowy. Here's the Marvel Select comic book version of Wolverine standing next to Fred. Now this is actually the proper scale for the real Fred. As you can see him standing next to me, he comes up to about my waistline, or halfway, I guess, at the thigh. So yeah, that's about the proper scale right there for Fred anyway. So next comparison is somebody that I've done with my Snowy figure, is the WWE Elite John Cena figure. And also this would stand in scale with Fred. So I guess if I'm going to have this Fred in scale with my real life figures, which will be like WWE characters or something, that's going to be the one I use. And we got a couple more comparisons, not many. We do have a really special comparison. You ready, guys? Yeah, I know, he knocked him over. We have the Michael Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael figure, and this is just to show 12-inch figures is not going to work with this guy. This would be like a 12-inch figure to this 12-inch figure, I guess. Well, no, this would be like, this would probably be like an 18-inch figure, maybe one of those 20-inch figures that you could get like at Walmart or something. I don't know. I just keep posing around with his joints because it's so fun to pose with him. And we got one more comparison, which is, you probably already know who it is because I always save him for last depending on the situation. Let me get him stood back up. Fred, don't be like that. The Marvel Select comic book version of the Incredible Hulk. I love this Hulk figure, and he's super detailed, and then this Snowy, or not Snowy, but Fred figure is super detailed. So, yeah, now I have Fred to annoy the Hulk. So, yeah, I mean, look at the Hulk's face right now. He's looking down at him like, I hate you. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this review, guys. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you think of the Remint Poe skeleton. I'm happy to have it, even though it can't stand in scale with my Snowy figure. I'll probably make another custom Snowy and do a demonstration of how to do it and what you need in my next video. It'll probably be a tutorial so you guys can see what you will need to make a Snowy custom. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Be sure to check out Zach Nalen, which has not been confirmed yet, but like I said, Fred and Snowy has been leaking out between me and Jeremy Anon Entertainment, along with a few of my friends here on YouTube. We have been talking about Fred and Snowy actually a lot more than we did when we first released the original video, so it's a good possibility Fred and Snowy might be returning, but like I said, we're still up for recasting if we do it. So me doing both voices won't be happening this time if we bring back the characters. But as for now, no. Be sure to check out Zach Nalen, also found as the Inferior Ghost, Jeremy Anon Entertainment, Terminator 2007, as well as the Blue Ninja Gamer. That's all for this video, guys. Peace out. So, you glow in the dark, right? Yeah? Why? Just asking. Could you do it right now? I suppose so. Okay then. So, why aren't you glowing yet? Holy cow, that's bright. Told you I could.